Alright, what's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, and today we're doing another quiz. This one is, can you name the NFL player by their college picture? This was sent to me on Twitter by Luke Crabtree. He seems to be just the guy who does all the good quiz video ideas. So, big shout out to Luke, and we're going to try and name these NFL players by their collegiate picture. 50 to get in 12 minutes. I know we've been doing a lot of the same stuff on the channel recently with just like quizzes and rebuilds, and that's kind of it. We're going to get some more variety when Madden 21 comes out. Don't you worry, more franchise videos, things like that. But I've been really enjoying these quizzes. I hope you guys are as well. Hit that subscribe button if you were not subscribed already, on the path to 200,000 subscribers. And the first one actually seems... I think this is T.Y. Hilton. I'm not positive. We're just going to jump right into it. This is FIU. I think T.Y. Hilton did go to Florida International. That is T.Y. Hilton. This is Ryan Tannehill. Actually played a little receiver at Texas A&M. I feel like a lot of people know that, but would have been cool to see him actually catching the ball. Would have made that a little bit harder. This is Phillip Rivers at NC State back in the early 2000s there. That's Joe Flacco at Delaware. Like, some of these that we've been lucky so far, I've been able to recognize their faces without even worrying about the college. Like, this is very easily Carson Wentz. I wonder how difficult this is going to get. Alvin Kamara at Tennessee. I wonder if there's any of him at Alabama. I know he was there for a little bit. I don't know if he actually played it all. But Alvin Kamara at Tennessee. This is Jimmy Garoppolo at Eastern Illinois. So we'll get Garoppolo. I always remember two P's. It's easy to spell his name. This is actually where things get a little bit tough. I think this is Northern Iowa. So that's got to be David Johnson. Boom. 8 of 50. Haven't missed one so far. South Carolina State. I know one player that has ever gone to South Carolina State. Darius Leonard has to be him. We're number 10 in college. Ooh, Houston. Is that what that is? Is that old Houston? I don't think so. I mean, my first guess would be Case Keenum if that was Houston, but it's not Houston. Ooh, what is the H? I mean, Hofstra. I don't think that would be that. And I mean, the only Hofstra player I can think of is Marquise Colston, who's not even active anymore. Ooh, I might be stumped on that one. Might have to come back. H. That college doesn't even look familiar. And neither does this one, really. What is that face? What position is that? That looks like a Bill type logo on the helmet. That looks exactly like the Bills, but who would that even be? I mean, I don't know. Might come back to that as we get to number 44. Is this... I mean, it looks like a fullback. I don't know the school, though. I mean, I would guess like a Kuhn type player. Jeff Kuhn. Maybe Aaron Ripkowski. I mean, I'm actually... Or Kyle... Oh, is this Boston College? No. I mean, Juszczyk went to Harvard, right? No. Yes. This can't... Is this Harvard color? I don't think so. I'm going to type Juszczyk anyway. That's Kyle Juszczyk. Is that... Did he go to Harvard? I thought so. Is that their colors? I have no idea. Who is this? This is Vandals. So we're looking at Idaho. I mean, I don't know who this is. It says Larry Johnson on it. It's a picture. I mean, that's not who that is. I mean, I thought of Isaac Seumalo or like Hal Vaitai. Who would this be? It's not Mike Iapati. Oh, it is Mike Iapati. Okay, cool. I mean, I didn't know he went to Idaho, but we're figuring it out. Tigers. I mean, this looks like Chad Johnson to me, but he went to Oregon State, who are the Beavers. So what school is that? This definitely got a lot harder more quickly. Tigers. I don't really know who that would be. We're going to keep moving on along here. This is Middle Tennessee State. This is Kevin Byard. Take that. Matt Ryan. Matty Ice at Boston College. West Alabama, Tyreek Hill. The burner himself, the cheetah. Ooh, what school is this? Maverick. It looks like ECU colors, but ECU is not the Mavericks. Who are the Mavericks? I don't know that I know that at all. Mavericks. Is this even Division I football? I mean, I don't even recognize who that is. We're gonna keep moving. This is a running back, probably at. I have no idea what college that is. Oh wait, I thought it would say the team name on the helmet there, but it just says Rydell, the helmet company. It almost looks like EMCC in the background. If you guys have seen Last Chance U. Oh, you know who that is? That's Austin Eckler. Is this Western Colorado? Let's go, baby. Western Colorado State. The Griffins. This is a kicker. What college is that? I mean, he doesn't look particularly familiar. I don't know who that is. We're going to keep on moving. This is Kent State, Julian Edelman. Oh, there we go. Khalil Mack at Buffalo. The sack attack, who got drafted by the Silver and Black. Big Ben from Miami of Ohio. This one's kind of tough. This is A.J. Brown at Ole Miss. That one's pretty easy. A lot of these players are easy if I actually studied their film, because I saw so much of them. This is Eric Fisher at Central Michigan. As we move into another Michigan boy, but this is Western Michigan. This is Corey Davis, top 5 pick in the draft somehow. This guy doesn't look familiar at all. Oh, there we go. This is Josh Allen at Wyoming. The picture wasn't loading for a minute. NIU, Kenny Galladay. Oh, didn't even come. I added like a bunch of semicolons and P's. Hands were in the wrong spot. This is Kenny Galladay, though, for sure. Boise State. Leighton Vander Esch. I'll tell you what, though. The, like, him actually carrying the football kind of, like, screwed that up for me for a minute. And then I saw the neck roll, and I'm like, that's got to be Vander Esch. And it looked like him, too. Colorado State. Offensive or defensive line, probably. He doesn't look familiar. I don't know a whole lot of Colorado State players. Like, I remember Weston Richburg went there. I don't know who this is. He looks somewhat familiar. He's probably a linebacker. Or like an edge rusher. I don't know who that is, though, offhand, so we're gonna move on. Fresno State, this is Devontae Adams. We got half. I'm good with half. The Duggernaut, the muscle hamster, Doug Martin. Fresno State, Derek Carr. 27-50. This. Another Boise State player. Ooh, who is this? This is not DeMarcus Lawrence, although he would have been there around the same time. DeMarcus Lawrence did not wear number 8. Did he at Boise State? I said it's not him. I mean, it is, I guess. I don't think DeMarcus Lawrence wore 8 at Boise State. I mean, I guess he probably did. My memory is probably just incorrect. Southern Miss. I can't think of a lot of good Southern Miss players because there aren't a ton. He doesn't look that familiar. This looks like it's in the 2000s. I don't really know who that is right now. Western Kentucky. Who is this? Looks like a tight end. I mean, the only Western Kentucky player I can think of right now is Forrest Lamp, and that's clearly not who that is. Western Kentucky. He's got a neck roll. I mean, it's probably a tight end or a fullback. I don't know who that is. This is a Pitt. This is Sean McCoy. Dude, some of these players, they look so different over time. Ooh. Is that... Oh, that looks like Stefan Wisniewski almost. I'm going to type that anyway, even though that's probably not who that is. I can't even think of how to spell Wisniewski. That's not how it is. Stefan... I mean, that's not who that is anyway. Oh my... This guy looks so familiar. Wisniewski is spelled with an I think. But that's not who that is. This is a tight end. I don't know why I can't think of who this is. Dude, that one's going to bother me so much because he looks so familiar. That one's super frustrating. Like, oh, how am I not going to get that one? Cincinnati Bearcat. This guy looks familiar too. I'm going to move on, though, because I don't know it off the bat. This is TJ Watt. Looks photoshopped in there for some reason. Maryland. I don't like this picture. It's so small. I mean, I see the face. I'm getting a pretty good angle there. Maryland. Who is this? I don't know. We're going to move past that. This is an Iowa player. He doesn't really look familiar. I'm going to keep moving on here. Is this Jarrell Casey? Dude, some of these players just don't even look close to familiar. This is Aqib Talib at Kansas. Oh. Who is this? Casey Hayward? I mean, I don't feel like I remember him going there. That's just, I recognize his face. Oregon State. He's not looking familiar. Money Badger, maybe? Or Badgley? I don't know who this is. Not looking super familiar. Bobby Wagner at Utah State. I'll take that. This is kind of a hard quiz. Chandler Jones at Syracuse. I don't need to type his full name. Jones. Let me know how you guys did on this down in the comment section below. It'll be linked as always. Darius Slay at Mississippi State. Jason Witten at Tennessee. And we're back to the ones I don't know. Okay, let me scroll through this again. This guy looks so familiar, man. It's a safety. Probably. He looks like a safety. He looks so familiar. Who is that? I'm going to be so upset when I don't get that. Oh, that one's really annoying. This guy, the Tigers, I just can't figure out where this school is. He doesn't look ultra familiar. The Mavericks, I couldn't figure out who that is. Probably a receiver. I mean, Adam Thielen, maybe? Let's go, baby. Adam Thielen. 38/50. Still don't know who that is. This guy looks familiar. Again, a lot of these guys are going to look familiar to me. Dude. Oh, Dallas Goddard. Who is this? Dude, he looks so familiar. I just can't come up with his name. Oh my lord, I'm going to be so frustrated. It's a tight end. Oh, this one's so obvious. It has to be. I just can't think of who that is. Cincinnati. I mean, this guy looks really familiar too. I'm going to be pissed when I don't get it. Yannick Ngakoue. That's vicious. I got 76%, 38 out of 50. Be sure to let me know how you did on the quiz. Ngakoue, that one's kind of tough. Didn't really give me a whole lot to work with, but I see his face. It just doesn't, I don't know. Hard to tell in the helmet sometimes. Micah Hyde. I never would have gotten that. He looks completely different to me in that picture. Johnny Hecker. Yeah, it's tough to get him without looking at him straight on. I probably should have figured it out, but couldn't. Let's get back to the start here. And see, the first one I missed. Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's Harvard. You know, I probably should have figured that out based on getting Kyle Juszczyk and learning Harvard colors, because I thought that Juszczyk went to Harvard. So I guess I probably should have gotten Fitzmagic there. It's the same colors. It's the H. It's a quarterback. He's wearing 14. I should have come up with that one. I just couldn't figure out who that was. Antoine Bethea. That's why he looked so familiar. I mean, I figured out he was a safety. I recognize his face. That's Antoine Bethea from like 20 years ago. I mean, I just wasn't coming up with that. But that one was a good one. That was tough. That was one I probably could have gotten. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Yep, I mean, he's a corner wearing a really odd number, 45. He wore that number in the NFL for a minute. DRC, yeah, you know, small school. I wouldn't have ever thought of him, honestly. But yeah, this was a really tough tip. Greg the Leg Zerline. This was a tough quiz for sure. This was a fun one though. This really was. Shaq Barrett. Yep, that makes sense. Edge rusher. Shaq Barrett's a good player. I don't associate him with Colorado State. Jamie Collins, never would have gotten that at Southern Miss. Jack Doyle at Western Kentucky. That makes sense. I never saw him play there. Oh, no. Alejandro Villanueva. Wasn't a tight end in the NFL. Offensive tackle in the NFL. Alejandro Villanueva, yeah. I mean, he looked so familiar. I just couldn't come up with it. I wasn't thinking of the right position. That was tough. Travis Kelce. I mean, that's so obvious, dude. When I was thinking of Cincinnati players, I'm like, okay, Jason Kelce, Travis Kelce. I'm like, that's kind of it. It's not a center, so it's not Jason Kelce. Why did I not write Travis Kelce? Like, now that I see the name, like, I guess I do see it with the face. He's a bit thinner there, of course. I was thinking more receiver, and I'm like, I'm just not going to get that. Travis Kelce, that's an obvious one. I can't believe I missed that one. And then Yannick Ngakoue, Micah Hyde. So I probably could have gotten 2 more if I had a little bit more time. But that was a tough quiz. That was a fun quiz, though, man. 38 out of 50. I will take it. Let me know how you did down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
We'll